Hey, I'm going to be reviewing the video called Week in the Life of a Millionaire, 29-year-old day trader in Tennessee. Yeah.
Now they wanna act like I do no good. Funny cause I really did more than I should.
This guy is cool.
I made a decision last night that I would die for it.
What I would want to see today is how this first 15-minute candle opens. I'll keep my stop up here, just above this original thrust candle on the downside. I'm going to go ahead and take that for a light profit, a quick little scalp.
Yeah. Green symbols going up. Let's go.
Up there, possibly re-enter if we get another good entry. Not bad for a 90-minute workday. All right, so every day, you got to start your day with at least 2 shots of espresso.
You gotta do it, of course. Toxic seeds. Whether you're poor or a millionaire, this is what you gotta do. Gotta poison yourself. He has a fancy coffee machine, I think.
Got some electrolytes, and we are ready. Well,
Electrolytes? Salt? Or what?
Oh, almost ready. But today, we've got NVIDIA earnings. On top of that, I'm coming off a pretty big week last week. I haven't traded at all. Today's Wednesday. Last week, I made about 40K. So anytime I come off of a big week like that, I always want to move a little bit slower, be a little bit more patient when I'm looking for a trade, because I know myself, typically, if I go on a nice streak like that, if I'm not careful, I'll go into the market a little headstrong. And even after 9 years, guys, you're not going to be perfect. I never want to put off the image that I don't make mistakes, so that I just win every day. I know myself. I know where my weak points are. And usually it's whenever I have a really good day, I'll come into the next day being a little bit overzealous, not necessarily on risk, but just on the trades that I'll take. So always make sure to be mindful of these things. Before your day, if you have something that you know is your weak point, just write it down, stay mindful of it, and whenever you come to that mental crossroads of making the right or wrong decision, you'll probably do a lot better. All right, so to kind of go over today, we've got
Sitting trading at the computer is easier than going to most jobs, especially if you work in a factory, do construction work. It's still slavery, but most people would prefer doing this, I'm sure.
Got done with work that took honestly way longer than I thought it was going to. Gonna smash a kettlebell workout, and then after that probably get...
He lives for these moments when somebody says sick ride. He has the tattoos. Yeah.
some good food and get ready to go out to the mountains and chill, because this whole live event has been absolute madness. Been a lot of work to put it together, but it was worth it. It was definitely more than worth it. I was excited to kind of escape for a bit and take you guys with me. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but I got the Army Tricks Valvetronics, so you can hear once it... Hold on, I'm getting a straight line. Hear it?
Yeah, it's interesting. Men nowadays want to show their dominance, their power, which they can't naturally because you live in captivity, which is why people do all of this. This is very typical. A big car, a fast car, a loud car. It's the same when you hold a big guitar in your hands. You know what you're trying to imitate with that. You always do something as a slave, except for what you really want to do.
The new exhaust sounds crazy. We'll have to get some other shots of it, especially at night, because the flames shoot out on it.
Yeah, flames also.
Are you gonna hit the kettlebell workout with me, bro?
We'll try it, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking savage. Honestly, kettlebells make you feel like 10 times better than doing regular weight shit. Bro, what are you doing?
You never feel good exercising. I guess that he means the feeling after, when you're done.
Bro, you gotta get that mobility, dog. When you hit these kettlebells, man, you gotta get the neck circles, do some arm circles, we're gonna do some lizard stretches, bro. What you know about the lizard stretch?
Nothing.
Look at the wolf behind him. This is a place for wolves. Lifting metal, kettlebells. That's what wolves do. Yeah. They drive fast cars with flames.
Right, so this is gonna be our workout for today. 5 swings, each hand, 5 squats.
Also the pop music, pop rock, typical for guys who act tough but aren't, of course, in reality. Funny. This is funny.
And 10 double hand swings, 5 presses each hand. And then push up.
There's so much fake masculinity out there, so much posing. And again, it's just because people are not doing what they really want to do.
To failure. So we're going to try to get this as many times as we can in 35 minutes. I want to get a goal of at least 8. See if we can do it. Still fast.
Interesting. He could be living comfortably in his house doing whatever. Can't you also go and hunt in Tennessee? I think so. In Kentucky you can, right? Yeah. He could find a way, for sure. But instead he goes and ages himself at some gym. Looks like some factory. Strange. But I understand it. It's the brainwashing.
Mildly sleep deprived and dehydrated, but it's okay.
Fuck a pigeonhole, I'm a night out, it's a different mode. I'ma have to make a pain of 6 on a pinky toe. Heard you with a shooting guard.
This music is really the cherry on top.
Just let a nigga know I will have you courtside, not the middle row. All good love in a minute though. I can stress out no bitch, I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up ambition on the kitchen stove. Pot start to bubble, see the suds, that shit good to go. Post say I'm suave, but I can't get me cold.
All right. So we have 3 minutes to spare. We got 8 in. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't hit kettlebells, don't sleep. Should get you way stronger, way faster. As you can see, it's pretty boring.
You don't become stronger. I understand what he means, but you simply adapt your body to lifting the kettlebells. And you can say that you are strong enough to lift the kettlebells up and down, sideways, or whatever you want to do. Whatever you do, your body will adapt to it. But to say that you're stronger in general is wrong, seeing as you wouldn't be able to fight people naturally, especially. You wouldn't be able to actually survive in nature. Your actual strength naturally actually decreases when you lift weights.
Day in the life, right? Wake up, have a nice little routine, nothing crazy, no 4-hour morning routine, just electrolytes and coffee. Get to work, make some money, do a little more work out. Today, though, we're going to actually go on a nice little escape so I can go do more work while I am at an Airbnb.
He has a chill job. If he would leave out the coffee in the morning and consume blood, even raw milk, or anything else really, except for poisonous seed water, and if he wouldn't be doing the workouts, his life would be alright as a slave living in captivity, never doing what he wants to do naturally.
No, but I think that, I know that like a lot of people really think that they just want to do nothing. Like you want to make a lot of money so you can have freedom, but freedom to do what? For me, it's freedom to do more stuff that I like doing, which is, I guess you could call.
But you don't like doing it. We saw that in the clip. You didn't like it. You hated the workout. You don't even like the coffee. Nobody makes face expressions as if they enjoy coffee. Maybe if it's completely full of sugar and milk, but if you taste the actual toxic seeds, then you make expressions of disgust. Therefore, so far, you're not doing what you actually like. We'll see what else he does.
Call it work, but it's really not work though. I prefer to do this for like a month straight and then take like a full 4 to 7 day excursion where I do absolutely no work. I don't like just having like every day nothing to do. Like I could pretty much just take all the money I have, put it into some income generating stock or asset or ETF. Like I could just go throw it all in Jeppy. It's like, then what? Maybe whenever I'm like 40 or something, I don't know, just travel the world. But even then, I feel like whenever you retire, it's kind of just like, that's when you start dying in a way. Like that's when your God-given energy starts to just dwindle away.
That's interesting. It's a slave mindset. He believes that when he stops being a slave, when he stops doing what he hates, then he will have lost the meaning of his life. But that's not the meaning of your life anyway. This is just what you do because you grew up in the system, you don't know anything else, and that's why you believe that this is what you should be doing. It has nothing to do with why you're here on this earth, in this reality, call it whatever you want.
So, yeah. Oh, man. That's all I'm going to say. Now, gotta hit that first meal of the day after the fasted workout. I don't really have like a crazy nutrition tracking thing. I just make sure that I get 6 eggs a day and 1 pound of meat and 2 servings of fruit. And I try not to eat many
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good. Meat, eggs, fruit.
grains. It's not like I'm like not gonna eat anything. Like, for example, Anna, my beautiful loving fiance, makes these fucking delicious muffins that are made out of almond flour and chocolate. But it's like they're like homemade. She like literally home makes everything. I'm gonna eat those, you know. I'm not that crazy. If you're doing this kind of workout fasted and I'm hitting these like 6 days a week, you could pretty much eat what you want. I'm still trying to cut a little bit, but I went through a cycle of like really.
You can never eat whatever you want. He's talking about gaining or losing weight, but in reality, it's never an option. As far as your health goes, it will always suffer.
Doing like a heavy deficit and just hit a plateau. So 150 grams turkey with some carrot and onion mix and some zucchini. But like right now I'm gonna eat, we're gonna both split 6 eggs. We'll get 3 eggs, fruit, and ground turkey. Pretty simple stuff, guys. Bon appetit. I hate whenever I fuck my orientation on my.
At least he doesn't eat bread. So far. Eggs, meat. Why not spend lots of money on really good meat? Get the best meat from the Amish farms. Don't they have some Amish farms in Tennessee? I assume that they do. If not, then from Pennsylvania. Yeah, get that delivered to your doorstep. Yeah, just live it up. Really become really healthy. Eat the best food on earth.
I'm like really particular. That's how I know I got a touch of it. You know. Drop a puzzle piece if you know what I'm talking about down in the chat. Doing this thing like right before bed is the best. Like you literally will sleep like a baby. It's
Yeah, because it's very stressful. Same with anything stressful that you do. Exercise also.
not like a normal sauna where it's the infrared. It heats you internally to externally. So like, yeah, it's only like 167, but it's...
Yeah, heat is always bad. Even fever, when your body produces this high temperature, it's a sign that you're poisoned, sick, and then you're detoxing.
Takes up on you. You feel way hotter in a sauna, like starting out, but then after you've been in here for like 20 to 30 minutes, dude, like I was telling you, like Noah and Anna literally both have had near fainting experiences because they weren't hydrated. If you hit this, you almost got...
Yeah, exactly. And if you would be doing something healthy, then you wouldn't almost faint.
Gotta hit the cold plunge after because...
Oh my god. All the same. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Becoming a millionaire in your head, seeing as money doesn't exist, it doesn't change anything when it comes to the conditioning, the brainwashing. If you believe that coffee is good for you, working out, saunas, cold plunges, then you could be a billionaire and you would still believe it. And there is this one billionaire that I reviewed who actually works out, he eats toast for breakfast. At least he eats kind of better food.
Because you'll be so relaxed and just so ready to go to sleep, dude. It's crazy. And even where I have the 8 sleep, so I track my sleep. The level of like deep sleep, I would go from getting like 15 to 20% to like almost 30% of my sleep was deep sleep.
Yeah, that means really bad exhaustion, a lot of stress. Really bad sign, and he actually believes that it's a good sign.
It's like a huge difference. So I've been in here for like 21 minutes. The timer was at 20 minutes, now I just set it to 45. Probably stay in here for like another 5 to 10, and then hit the cold plunge.
Walking around, getting ready to do something which you don't want to do.
Let's do this thing. If you don't dunk your head or keep your hands in when you cold plunge, you're a bitch.
In reality, you're a bitch if you get brainwashed to do something which you hate, especially if you then make a video talking about it as if it's good for you. You could say that somebody is a bitch if they work out, if they drink coffee, if they do ice baths, go into saunas. Yeah, because you're doing something that you hate. Why do you do it? There could be more reasons, but at the end of the day, you're most likely brainwashed to do it, seeing as you hate doing it. You believe that there's health benefits, even though your body is telling you that you should get out of the water, you should get out of the sauna, get out of the gym, stop drinking the coffee.
I always leave the timer on and I'll be like sitting there trying to like meditate. And I'm like, all right, has it been 2 minutes? And every time I look at it, the timer's just been going off because I don't have my volume up. Dude, I remember when I first started doing this, I got stubborn because I did it at a jiu-jitsu gym and everybody there had done it a bunch and I did it a couple times and they all acted like it was like super hard. And I was like, what's the longest anybody's ever done it for? And they said 7 minutes. And it was like my maybe 10th time doing it. Like I'd been going like every day and doing it and I did it for 10 minutes and I was like, yeah. And then dude, I was literally like jackhammering. Like you ever heard David Goggins talk about that shit where he's like, they're out there doing the SEAL training. You're like shivering.
David Goggins is a very depressed guy who really hates his whole life.
So hard. I literally had that happen on the way home and I was like, you're so stupid, like ignorantly competitive, about to die of hypothermia to win a competition.
Damn. Here we go again. Common passed on this beat, I made it to a jam.
He doesn't even have children? Only a cat? Yeah, he does eat some proper slave food also, from what it seems like. Interesting how, of course, as a man, you have the natural drive to do what you want to do, which you are not allowed to do in captivity, and that's why you do a lot of this. That's clear. It's just interesting how he simply doesn't instead live a long and healthy life, as healthy as you can, as a slave, because he could simply stop the working out, the coffee, all the stress, the saunas, cold plunges, and live a long life, have a lot of children. At least it would be somewhat closer to the way we should be living. Not really, but this is very far away from it. But instead, he does everything that all the other slaves do, everything that's stressful. And that's why his lifespan will be just as short. All the money in his head, all the symbols, all the green symbols going up for nothing when you look at it that way. It's pretty beautiful.
I love it though. You know?
What a way to start off the day. There's just something about quiet, other than birds chirping and fog. Automatically, you're just in a better mood when you come out here. Just enjoy a little coffee, just kind of sit there with your thoughts. This is my morning routine. It's not like a 4-hour sprint. Just get some caffeine, get to work.
But when you drink this toxic seed water, then your thoughts are going crazy because your brain is being poisoned, your whole body. Interesting. If he would get a cup of blood, as I said, raw milk, raw cream, something more natural, then he could actually chill there and somewhat enjoy his life. But if you drink coffee, you're going to be shaking, alert, and then you go and work out and all that.
Yeah. For the dogs, them, you know?
Might want to shake it like this,
Pizza, grain sludge, nah, no difference in the end. Sometimes these so-called rich people eat better pizzas, if there is such a thing. I guess that you could say that. Better ingredients, still though, probably seed oils in this case. And then they still end up getting heart attacks and strokes like everybody else. If you do become rich in the system, which is all an illusion, but you understand what I mean, then at least use it for your benefit and the benefit of your family. Eat really good food. Don't work if you don't have to survive. Don't stress yourself. Just chill for the most part. Just do what you want to, if it's possible. Yeah, just a piece of grain sludge. Yeah, that's how it is. You grow up like that, and even if you become rich, you still eat like that.
Carb loading.
That's cute. Yeah, nobody holds hands anymore. It's kind of nice to see. Yeah. Not as if it's really natural or anything, but still. I guess that it's more traditional. At last, the alcohol, the poisons will enter my body. Ooh, maybe meat also. I thought that they are gonna get drunk now.
There are some places that have good venison, but anytime I eat it, and I don't know, I just think of when I was a kid, because he would literally go and hunt and have like so much venison in his freezer, it would last like eternally. He literally would kill like...
Yeah. Back in the day, you would hunt, you would freeze the meat. Of course, before that, there was no way to freeze it, but at least decades ago, that's what people used to do. Although in winter, you could also freeze it, actually.
4 or 5 deer and just like, he actually like ate it all. Some Tennessee shit right there. We hunt for our food up in Tennessee if you've never been here.
Have you ever been hunting before?
Yeah, I went hunting one time. Like actually more than one time. But
The accent came out when you said that.
when I was a boy, my dad took me hunting when I was like 7 or 8 something, and I had like a shotgun. It's kind of crazy to think about, like a kid with a shotgun.
Sometimes it's caught with the pork belly rosado. I'm gonna have the plus lemon mix, sesame cakes. There's a horseradish. Good.
He eats better than most people, for sure. He eats more meat and animal products in general compared to most people, because most people really eat plant-based. He eats some seed slime, vegetables, I guess, maybe also here and there. But this is what you can typically see. Even if you're completely brainwashed and then you become rich, still, purely intuitively, you will switch to eating more animal foods. Yes, it's cooked. A lot of it may be cooked in seed oils also, unfortunately. And yes, you will eat your potatoes and green veggies and whatnot here and there, but you won't be relying on the seed slime. When you're hungry, you're gonna eat some meat and eggs. You're not gonna get some toast or buy a sandwich. You're gonna make it yourself or go to a restaurant, a fancy restaurant, and eat better food. That's good.
After I started trading originally, and it kind of blew up. Like the reason I started doing it was because I was in this group, and I would basically just like live stream to everybody and use YouTube as like the platform to do it on. And then it started kind of just blowing up, and then before you knew it, I had like 20,000 subscribers, and I actually started making videos, and it took off like pretty crazy. So it just kind of just happened, man.
That is so special, like in with.
Yeah, it's really.
Deserve it.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
For sure, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I move the camera, people always ask like, "What do you do?" and stuff. I feel like now the trading niche has gotten more popular. He just says like that's a hot niche. Like before, it was like if you said you're a trader, people are just like, "Oh, okay, this guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either like
crypto
you're
trader.
a gambler, scammer, or you're like a suit on Wall Street. Like
Yeah.
it's one of the two.
Or all.
Yeah.
About to go home and film some content for you guys, even though I'm nearly comatose from this food. But we got work to do.
Nearly comatose from the food. That's not normal. If I eat raw meat, I don't even feel it in my stomach, and I feel good from it. I get energy from it. I never feel as if I need to lay down and build up some farts in my digestive tract. This is what happens when you're bloated and you eat indigestible food, and typically you're gonna feel tired after eating then. It just means that you ate wrong food. Think about it. Should it be like that naturally? You eat food and then you produce stinky gas and you're tired and you just want to lay down? No, of course not. You should be fucking up and energized, full of power.
All right, so we are wrapping things up here, and I gotta say I'm ready to get home, get to my bed, my routine, healthy food. But it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun kind of escaping. It was a crazy couple of weeks building up to that live event, building this AI tool.
He has a better life than most people who live in captivity. But compared to a natural life, it's nonsense. I would prefer doing day trading. I assume. I've never done it. Some people say that it's stressful. Of course, he constantly imitates what he really wants to do. But at least he could live a long and healthy life. But he won't, because he's brainwashed, just like everybody else, to do what he hates, as I explained. He goes to the gym, he hates it. You could see it. He drinks the coffee, he hates the taste. He does the sauna, he goes into the cold water, he hates it. That's why he said that he feels so exhausted afterwards. And that's because your body is exhausted. That's why you sleep so well. That's why your sleep is so deep. The more exhausted you are, the more you will sleep like a rock, as people say. It means that you're really worn out, tired as you can get. And this is what happens when you're stressed. As a so-called rich guy, as a so-called millionaire, this shouldn't be your life. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to live like all of the other slaves. You can still work at the computer, but even if you don't retire, there's no need for any of this stress. It seems like more so the newer generation of millionaires actually do all of this. The older ones never do it. At the very most, they go out and play some golf. You have to think about that. Thanks for watching.